Alright, hey, how's it going? Welcome to day number 60. We are 531 miles in, and we are at this turn. And if you haven't noticed, last time when we were here, the mod needed to be updated because the road always starts glitching out when it needs to be updated. And when I updated the mod, which by the way is the mod that's making the whole world regenerated into Minecraft 1-to-1 scale with all the accurate proportions and everything. Anyway, you get all that, whatever, same jazz as always. Well, basically the landscape changed just a tiny bit. You might be able to tell. And, well, here it is. Okay. What? Well, okay. The sign is gone, by the way. It got engulfed by the tsunami. Wow! Now that's cool. So at least we know, like, the mountains are made out of water. Now, I'm not sure if that's what they're working with in real life out in Alaska. But here's what it looks like in Street View at our exact location. Actually, we're probably right here. Yeah, really realistic, as you can see. It's looking really good. Alright, man, where's all the tree action I'm looking for here? This is like the trees they have in Maine. It's like just a tree every single square foot. I don't know if they were working with that in Alaska. I don't know what they were working. All I know is it's just empty fields, and all of a sudden it's just a tsunami in this recreated world. But regardless, we are precisely 531 miles in. Wow. All right. So, let me see. We're not. Yeah, we're pretty much finished with the Wii song, the Wii songs. Now we're gonna move on to Minecraft again. Unless you have any other suggestions. You can't just, like, play a song that's copyrighted. Obviously, that's not an option, because, well, on the off chance that this channel actually gets seen by anyone in the future and gets monetized, well, clearly, you know that we can't be having the money go to me, or someone else, because, what the heck? We gotta be having the money go to the charity funds, which don't exist yet, because I've made precisely 0 cents. But that's gonna change eventually. Now, trust me, I'm going to start making these episodes in the day, so it'll actually be not nighttime all the time. And, yeah, maybe it'll be, Minecraft. Oh my god. Alright, back to this good Minecraft song. What the heck? What was it? Okay. Frick. Don't mind me hearing weird sounds. As usual, my house is haunted. It's not haunted, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those properties that's just you hear about being strange with strange anomalies. It's like Area 51. So how about that, how about those stonks? You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good. That's doing real good, you know? Yeah, I invested in them because I know what I'm doing. I'm very smart. So, man, we really need a boat now. It would have been nice if I could have received a boat. Oh shoot, we're still in creative mode. My god, I forgot. What? Game mode. Set. No. Oh my god, there we go. I had to get in the creative mode because I wanted to replace one of the items that I lost. Because apparently the new updated mod just frickin' deleted the sign, which I placed back there. It placed the whole landscape with water, which looks real good, as you can see. And deleted whatever I had in my hand here. So, okay, we're just gonna have to go with this then. This isn't the 1.6 because you can't swim, like on laying down and stuff like that. I mean, if we're in creative mode, we might as well... Oh no, they're going to die. Okay, well, I'll do it when I get back. If we're in creative mode, we might as well just get the name tags and... They come up with it. They come out with an update to this mod once every like month. That's what I'm noticing. Look at that crap, bro. What if you're in the middle of the ocean and you saw that? That's some interstellar shit. You know? Pardon language, huh? Adult swim. This isn't adult swimming right now. So, I know you took my advice. You bought the stonks, just like I said for you too, huh? Yeah, that's right. I told you to buy Bitcoin a long time ago, and that was a pretty good one too. My doggos are doggone gone. You know? Man, this is quite an update. Yeah, you really updated it. It's a whole lot better now. Oh. Huh? Are you gonna respawn, or... they'll spawn eventually. Or they won't. Rest in peace, dogs. Doges. Reminds me of a cryptocurrency called Dogecoin. That's doing pretty good right now, too. Yeah, this is gonna be the day where you look and you remember as like the year of stonks after the return of the year of horrible. Yeah, we could do stories of hold on, why are they actually not coming back? Hello? How long is this gonna go for? This is gonna be forever, dude, if it has to be like this for a long time. I really would like a boat. How does that not get you in one? Why are they not spawning? It's kind of scaring me. Why are the swimming mechanics in this game so doggone horrible, too? Well, we can continue with some school stories, as I know that's you guys' favorite to listen to, because I've read all the comments, the 0 of them, and they've really been quite unanimous. So, well, yeah, basically, like, they mainly consist of just a whole lot of failure and and funny times of me hanging out with other people who are completely bad influences. Which is always the best thing to do when you have a negative 0.5 GPA. That's right, I had a negative 0.5 GPA at one point, and that was in 9th grade. You might be asking, well, how is that possible? Because you can't do that. Well, yes you can. According to me, I'll tell you, I've broken a lot of world records, and that's gotta be one of them. So basically what that means is you have 7 classes, and you have a basis of, if you have a C, you get a 3. If you have a if you have a B, you have a 3. If you have a C, if you have a 2, you have a 4 if you have a A. And now basically it's points. They take the amount of points you have, whatever, and they average it. But the problem is, I happen to be failing every single class at one point, and yes, don't ask me how that happened. Like, we could just go through a whole another story of the history of all the times I failed. All the classes just happened to be like hovering under the threshold of like a D-, and I also just happened to be in an extra credit class, which I subsequently, at the same time, was failing as well, just by happenstance. So, what's written on the transcript ends up being 8 out of... you're failing 8 out of 7 classes. Now, that's pretty good if you ask me. That's pretty... very, like, incredible. I don't know how I did it. It was written on there, virtually. There's this app that you look at to see what your grades are doing, and it was just like all the classes. It just said at the bottom, like, 8 out of 7 classes reporting, GPA minus 0.5 for my name. Wow, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to college, that's for sure. I might go to clown college or something. Whatever college accepts my kind. Seriously, let's get some kind of a scholarship for being so impressively bad at school. But yeah, that was the high school. That's a whole different story. My personal opinion is enjoying more of the. Hold on a second. What? Which direction are we going? North, huh? North? Oh my god, we're not about to just start doing this again. Going the wrong way. The real fun times was, I'd say, middle school and stuff, and mainly just because of the people who I hung out with that kept, basically getting in trouble and making it entertaining for me to watch. So this is east. That's north. That's west. So, wait. Just looking at the map, look. Huh? Oh. Wait, like what? Wait. We're not okay, this is getting a little bit confusing around here. We started right here. Correct? We should be going this way. Correct? This thing was on the left, so I went to the right. Correct? I mean, this thing was on the right, so I went to the... Well, you get it. So... Are we going this way? Oh my gosh, be quiet, please. We are not about to just start messing things up again here. Now, one time in 6th grade, there was this kid called Clayton, and if you are familiar with Clayton, I might have brought him up in some other previous stories. But Clayton was a student that just happened to basically do everything wrong and break the rules every day, and make sure that all of the mature teachers despised him. He did a pretty good job at it. In class, there was the main class you had in 6th grade, where you spent like 3 out of the entire 7 periods of time while in there. And that class was the class, obviously, which, just based off of statistics, happened to be the one he caused the most trouble in. Now, he wasn't entirely my friend for most of that year. I didn't really know him. He just kind of was friends with someone who was my friend, so I did have some kind of connection with him. But he was obviously in my same class, my same period, so that the instant that he were to do anything, I was obviously there to see it happen. I mean, the things ranging that he would do throughout the year would just be pretty stupid small things that really no one would care about, like, for example, raising your hand after a teacher asks you a question of showing the class a picture and being like, okay, class, what do you notice in this picture? It's like some historical photo. And he just raises his hand and says, I see dead people. No one laughs. And teacher just says, get out. And then, and at one point, like, the seating chart just happening to, place me next to him. And in which case, obviously not being a good combination. That forming one giant distraction, teacher getting fed up, taking literal duct tape and taping Clayton to the seat. She taped Clayton to the seat. She taped his mouth shut and his arms to the chair. And then she taped his feet to the ground with masking tape. So he was strapped to the seat like a freaking torture prisoner. The only thing he can do is just move his right hand in order to write on the paper. And that took about 15 straight minutes in the middle of class. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a good example of the right thing to do, because, well, now you're just wasting valuable time. I came here to learn, not witness a torture. She could have just waterboarded him right there in class. Oh my god, where are my dogs at? I'm not going back there, man. Forget it. Heck no. I have a feeling they'll show up eventually. I don't know what the limit is of teleporting dogs in this game. I have a feeling the game knows. The game knows where they are. How long is this stupid ocean already? We're actually only back here, I think. Only 6 miles? You gotta be joshing me. Now, Clayton had a specialty of designing bombs out of materials that were freely accessible. And one of the most practical bombs he designed, like, yeah, you'd think he'd just be a terror. He'd be like freaking like had the school locked down. He'd be arrested at this point. Nope, that never happened. Is the most practical thing he would do would be taking a water bottle, filling it with half a liter of like sodium that you would put into that you'd get from the science lab, and then putting a little bit of like some other material in there, something like some firecracker material like gunpowder, but it was actually some technical name to it, like nitrogen, nitrate, something, whatever. And then mixing it together with some blue powder that he had at his house or whatever. How did this guy not get arrested? I have no idea. And then one of the days, put it in the... No, he, like, basically, like, before that happened, he would take the bombs and just, like, throw them off the school balcony, and it would just explode in the middle of the giant open area, and everyone would just be screaming and stuff like that. Running. It's like, it sounded like a big old, like, sniper shot. You want to know what it sounded like? Fire an op of Counter-Strike, and that's exactly what it sounded like, except volume on absolute full blast. That's what you're listening to with him. Okay, I think that's this road, right? That's what it sounded like from across the school. Like, the whole school shook. It'd be like, boom! Like... You're in a classroom, like, 200 feet away. And it's just like... Oh, maybe, and then a little too violent. I'm getting carried away. You get the point? So in the middle of class, which was the history, social studies, and English class taught by the same teacher, which was, as I said, 3 periods. In the middle of the one day in that class, he had like one of those water bottle explosions, and he put it in the sink of the classroom. Each classroom had a sink in the back, and he flooded the sink like slowly, like at the least faucet setting where you can't barely hear it, and made the sink go all the way flooded to the top of the lid or whatever. Stuck the bottle into it, drowned it in there, and basically just it was like a ticking time bomb because he had the cap unscrewed a little bit. So like when the contents of the chemicals in the bottle reach oxygen, whether it's in water or air, it explodes. That's the point of the bomb. That's why when you throw the water bottle off the thing, it explodes, because the cap flies off. And might I add, this thing was so powerful that he was like, man, you're gonna go to jail. Like, you might get like a request to be hired by ISIS or something. It was like a freaking, like, it was like a kiloton of, it's like a kiloton nuclear bomb or something. It was like, it was an actual like red, like fireball. It was like, like honestly, the only way that he wasn't put in jail the first time he threw it off and used it was mainly because it didn't like actually damage anything or hurt anyone. But he put the thing in the sink and just okay, microphone's off, microphone's back. Oh yeah, so he had the water bottle in the sink, and it's like the last period of the day, and the thing went off, and water went just everywhere. The whole classroom looked like a tsunami. It just went like, it like sprayed. It was like a rainstorm all of a sudden in the whole class. Everyone's iPad got drenched. It's drowned. Half the people's iPads in the whole classroom were ruined. Gone. $500 each. A pop. And the teacher just started stomping and jumping up and down and screaming. Ah! Oh man. Okay, our dogs are gone. I'm gonna try to teleport back to the old place so I can get the dogs back. Well, Clayton got expelled that day, and that was the end of Clayton. Yeah, he did not get away that time. That's for sure. Oh yeah, TP level. Oh. Oopsies. Oh boy, what? Oh. Oh. What? Hang on a second here. So this was not the place after all? Where? Wait, what? So, hold on a second. This... So... Wait, what? What? Okay. Hold on. Trying to get these dogs back already. Coldfoot and Broadfoot needs to come back here. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what... What is this? Where are my pet dogs at? Oh my god, dude. Did we correctly teleport here? Where did we start? We start back there? Because I know I started right here. Oh my god. What if the dogs are just gone? Nope, no more doggos for you. Oh my god, like, this is have to be flooded. Like, it makes it 10 times harder. Let me go. Oh, sad music now. No, come back. No, don't leave me. Oh, drowned. Okay. Okay, this is not correct. This is not correcto. Like, I need to know the exact, like, location I was at here. Maybe it was this one. Before I die. Whoa. Okay. Oh, there they are. Oh, got them. What are they doing? I don't know if me being near them and then teleporting to back where I was is gonna make any difference. Oh my god. Okay, lag. Thought that was a crash for a second. Okay. You see, like, this is very confusing here. Alright, so you're there. Man. Let's just start over. We are here. Okay, that's where we are. Alright, now, you're gonna follow me. Oh. Nice sword you got there. Hmm? Ooh. Oh, nice. Okie dokie, then. Okay, we're back. Where are the dogs? I thought that was them. It's just Pulte. Where'd the Well, it's interesting. Okay, well, I'll find them later. Are we going the right? Oh my god, when I've... Okay, this is confusing enough. We are 1.1 miles in, alright? And that's final. Period. Alright, I'm making it official. I think the world, like, already knows that I have 2 dogs, and it just needs to, like, reset or something, or, like, refresh. And then, like, they'll teleport next to me again. I mean, I freaking hope so, because it's not like they're dead or something. I've had that problem before, where the dog, like, Coldfoot was, like, gone or something, because I crossed the Yukon River. And then I was like, you know what, forget you. Like, I was legit ready to just not even care if it followed me anymore. And then it just teleported next to me, like the next episode. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, we'll just wait for... I'm not gonna just... What do you want me to do, okay? So I'm just gonna wait for them to come back. Old Yeller come back. Is this just the episode where everything goes wrong again? Like episode 13? Like literally, it was almost scary how superstitious that episode was. My whole setup is breaking. My freaking god. Alright, at least we're back on track. Back on track. We should be way further than what we actually are, but... bear with me. Oh, come on, man. Look, I can kill them with one hit, and I can't kill you. Oh, wow, really? Okay. So, Clayton was expelled that day. Bye-bye, Clayton. Goes away. And then he came back. The next year. It's like, wait, what? It's like, okay. It's like being banned on, like... I don't know. It's like being banned on... a Minecraft server and then just coming back on a different account. I'm back. I'm now Claytard, not Clayton. See, they'll never notice me. Oh my god, Jesus. I love this bridge you got here, guys. Good effort. Oh no, we're not gonna do this again. Wait a second. This is a huge water right here. But he didn't do anything nearly that severe. Again. So, like, he was He was that guy that literally just actually like pranked everyone, you know what I'm saying? It was just actually kind of like destroyed everything, ruined everyone's day. But not really, like he only ruined like people's day. He only like ruined everyone's day in the funniest way, even though it doesn't make any sense. But into the high school, which I think I've made out quite clearly before, that the school was all one big place, all the way from first grade up into the 12th grade. It was just all different schools connected in one giant area. You go down to each one, and there's like, it's built on a hilly area where you walk down like this long ramp, and you can get to the secondary school from the primary school, and then you could walk across the street, and then you get to the high school from the secondary school. It's almost like Disneyland. You have Disney World, and then across the street got Disneyland. It's not fun like Disneyland though. In 9th grade, it wasn't. You didn't have Clayton. He wasn't there anymore in 9th grade. All I had was this gay math teacher. Like, they were literally gay. Like, they were so gay that it was like, couldn't even hide it that much. Like, it was painful. But one day, the teacher hosted Kahoot in the class, and this teacher didn't like people pretty much just as much as me. And I'm like, why are you a teacher if you just don't like anyone? The teacher was always so mad and cynical. Like, when he would talk to me, he'd be like, oh my god, Dallas, stop, you're so annoying. They had Kahoot going one day, and man, this teacher had it in for me. They called the teachers by their first names at the high school. Not Mr. Wilson. No, you called them Dave. Oh, hey, Dave. Like, oh, they're trying to teach you, like, no, this is an office. This is what's gonna be like in the world when you're a corporate slave and you have to call your boss like by first name. Like, I'm your boss. I'm not your teacher anymore. That's the type of school this was now. It was like, okay, this is horrible. And well, one day the Kahoot teacher, the math teacher, who was very gay, was having Kahoot in the class, and well, basically, everyone was trying to be so funny and clever and making weird names, and man, their names were offensive like crap, and they were so offensive. And their names were, some of their names was like, oh, rich ass, N-word, you know, like, oh, bomb ass, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I did something like that? Except it would be like disparaging for myself, self-deprecating. Oh my god, dude, this map. I'm like, that's a great idea. I'll make a funny thing making fun of myself, because that's funny. Everyone likes making fun of me. So do I. So I wrote in Kahoot name saying dumbass and then my name. But it wasn't, I didn't even spell out the word. It was just dumb and then 3 dashes and then my name right after that. And he got so mad. He was like, who wrote that? Who wrote that? Tell me right now! Screaming in front of the whole class. Who wrote that? He's like, you can imagine like screaming in a gay voice, like, who wrote that? Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Right now? Who tell me? Not Chinese, like gay. Like, and I was just like, get out of my class! Get out of my class! Get out! Get out! Screaming. What the hell, man? God. Like someone forgot to take their penicillin this morning or something. Like, jeez. Take a chill pill. Or whatever pills you take. Take. I mean, man, it was just... Stop being so mad. Oh, and I was outside the whole rest of the class, and then once the class was over, the teacher came out bluntly saying, "You don't belong here in the school." Now you're pretty right. I'm telling you, all the other people were like writing stuff like, you know, like stuff that was worse than that. I don't even remember what it was, but it was definitely not any better. Yeah, he was just like he exited their names off the list, like. But apparently mine was so bad. Like, what the heck? Another time, like a whole nother grade later, I was in that same class, not for math anymore, but because, it was like a just seminar class or whatever, and I just basically, I might have told this story before. I was like off computer privileges because, in that school they no longer had iPads. They gave you a Chromebook instead. Now in middle school you had iPads all the time. I guess they presumed that you could just, you are responsible enough to have a whole computer now. So here's a Chromebook. It's a piece of shit laptop that no one wants. So there you go, have that. And then I was not allowed to because apparently they thought I just kept editing my YouTube channel in class and playing frickin' CSGO, Pokemon. Yeah, they're pretty much correct, but at the same time, no, it wasn't, because it's like, yeah, sure, I did that, but I also did the work. Like, you just happened to always look at me while I was playing a game. And they're like, yeah, Dallas, you can't do this anymore. You have no computer privileges. Now here's all the work you need to do. Go work on it over in that class. Look at the list. It's like all stuff on the computer. Write this in Google Docs. Make a digital presentation for this class. Like, use this website to do these equations. What? The only thing you couldn't do, the only thing you could do without a computer was just a coloring project for a freaking class, which I was like not wanting to do. I was not in the mood to do that. Oh yeah, also this was at the same time Donald Trump was being elected as president, so maybe he was just super mad at that. He just really lost his temper, like couldn't handle the fact that Donald Trump was now the president, and on top of the fact that me, Dallas, was in the class being Dallas, as usual. So he just lost his gay temper. Oh, you want to die, huh? Are you mad? You mad? Yeah, he lost his temper. No, that's basically what it was. I was in that seminar class and I had to do all that work. And these teachers, man, they just did not know what they were doing. It was like a bunch of high school frickin' graduates started a high school for themselves and started running the place. Even the principal was only like 24 years old. I'm like, what? But yeah, anyways, like they made me like, because like they thought I was so like, you know, because obviously I failed the school. Like, has it ever occurred to you, maybe the fact that I might not be doing good is a reflection on you, not me? God, I mean, like, their teaching, which, like, the whole thing was just stupid, the whole layout. It's like, why can't you just be a normal school? They didn't have any normal tests. You had to put on a suit and present to them every week what you learned in that class in the last week. And I was like, bruh, just give me a stupid paper and a pencil and let me freaking write the test. They're trying to be all, like, unique and creative and liberal and cutting edge, and it's like, shut up, you're stupid, no one cares. But obviously I didn't have a choice, so, yeah, they would make me do stuff like, you know, just because they thought I was irresponsible. Like, I had to report to them with, like, a notepad sheet of everything that I did in that day, because they thought I would just lie to them the whole time or something like that. It was just horrible. And I had a negative 0.5 GPA. I had a minus 0.5. That's cool, man. That means, I don't know what that means, really. I was sitting in that seminar class without any further procrastination of that story, and I was like, you know what, screw this, I want to have a computer, I want to start working on something. Like, seriously, I wasn't even going to play games. I was like, no, I just want to work on a stupid project on the computer. So I'm going to the computer charging carts I have in every single room. I grabbed a random computer, which was just a rental computer. Didn't even belong to anyone anyways. I just start I opened the computer up, not bothering anyone, turned on the computer, logged into my computer account, onto it, logged out of the other person's account, opened up the program, started working on what I needed to work on, and was doing that peacefully and being productive. And then I had to take a piss, so I went and just left the room and took a piss, and then I came back to the room and I opened up the door, and then I sat back at the seat. My computer was still there, and this gay teacher started rolling up, literally, with his chair towards me, like where you're sitting backwards in a chair. You know what I'm saying? And just like went straight to my desk, and it was just looked at me creepily, like angered. And I'm just like, oh, hello? Can I help you? No, he said, hello? Hello? And then all of a sudden he just starts screaming, did I tell you to go to the bathroom? You can't go to the bathroom. What are you doing? You have a computer. You're not supposed to have a computer. What did I just tell you? My god, dude, this guy's crazy. Where am I? I guess we're all the way down here. Man, we're only 2 miles in. Sheesh. That's down bad right there. God. Why does it feel like all the story episodes, like, I don't get anywhere? Like somehow me talking like slows the whole thing down. Going at the same speed. He was like, oh my god, did I tell you to go to the bathroom? No, did I? You are not allowed to have a computer, are you? And you just stole that person's computer and you lied to everyone and you are a horrible person and... You know where this guy lived? This gay teacher who's a math teacher? He lived in the Hollywood Hills. Meanwhile, the whole school was freaking in like the ghetto. It's like everyone's starving and poor. You know why he lived in the Hollywood Hills? Because his husband was a freaking doctor or some crap. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, freeloading, huh? Gold digger on top of everything. So, man. It's just, like, you really just gotta put me on blast in front of everyone. You can't just calmly say, like, hey, don't do that, you know, or wait till after class. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you just gotta, on top of that, you just gotta add all that. You gotta be so extra and just... Oh, that's great. He was always in a bad mood. Every single teacher there was always in a bad mood, huh? You know, there's this Asian math teacher. Wow, surprising. Who was like really big and bulky. It's like working out, like, I don't even know. And then, like, basically the way he would teach his class, it's like even worse, except not as like uncaring and mean, but just more like, really, you gotta be doing that. Like, and basically in the first part of each class, you would just spend just sitting talking to the whole class about random topics that made no sense. But anyways, if you like made a mistake like me, like if you did something wrong or something like that, he would be like, okay, hold on, the whole class, stop right now, look, pay your attention right here to me while I talk to this guy and tell you all about what he just did wrong right now. That's literally like what would happen. It's like, oh, I know everyone in the whole class, like 35 people here, are doing their own thing right now. I need you all to stop right now and watch as I discipline this person who just made a mistake. And it's just like, wow, thank you. Thank you for going out of your way to embarrass the shit out of everyone who just does anything wrong. I mean, one time, like, I just went up to him and asked a question about a freaking math question I had. And then he was just like, were you not paying attention? He talked like this. Oh, were you not paying attention to class, or were you not paying attention, or were you not paying? And I'm just like, yeah, and he's like, okay, hold on, class, stop. Can someone tell me what my biggest pet peeve is? And then someone was just like, not telling the truth. And he's just like, yep, that's it. And then no one talked. It was just silent. I was like, wait, what? Is he talking about me or something? Like, how am I lying? Like, what the heck? I just asked a question. Like, even if I wasn't paying attention, how am I lying? Oh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that school was in a nutshell. It's like horrible experience. How could we be 50 minutes in and only 2.5 miles? Or what the hell? God, that sucks. That's horrible. Yeah, one day I took a sign to, basically wrote on it in big letters, frick this school, except not with the frick and the more expletive, you know what I'm saying? This big 6 feet long sign after I had left the school. And, yeah, I went to school, just, right at near when the school was ending, out of class, and I taped it to the side of the wall and left. And as I was doing it, man, all the people behind the fence watching me were like cheering and stuff like that. You know, some of them were laughing because it was funny, obviously. I'm sure some of them were both laughing at me and laughing with me. But either way, it's like, I mean, they were Snapchatting it, cheering me, saying that they agreed and all that stuff. Not sure if they were just saying that for the moment or anything, or if they meant it. But I mean, they obviously did mean it, because it's like I was not the only person who clearly knew that school was just not right. Now, obviously, it was just the worst possible way to deal with it, just putting a sign there. But I wanted to get people's reactions, so I taped it to the side of the like entrance building wall where you walk past in order to get into the school. And I ran off and like watched from a distance across the whole parking lot as school ended and everyone started walking out and seeing it, and the teachers walked out and they just ripped it off the wall. They like looked around like, what the? Well, they found out who it was, obviously, because I wrote subscribe to my Instagram account. It's a brilliant idea, as you can imagine. So, yeah, they called my parents, and parents were like, don't do that. again. Well, now, I'm assuming we are here, because that's the only place the road turns like that, so thank God we're actually like 4 miles in. Harding Lake. We are next to Harding Lake. I don't know about you, but I want to see this lake. Oh, we're already over here, huh? I want to see this lake. Yeah, I definitely don't condone taking an expletive sign, disparaging sign, to your school if you don't like it. It probably will not be going out too well for you. I also had a shirt that had the logo of the school crossed out. Oh my god, dude. It's just, alright, not much to see. I mean, it's just, there it is. It's got a beach to it, like, what the heck? It's a beach. It's ocean. I might need to re-update the mod in order to get the dogs back right where I want them. We're gonna get those dogs back. I know it's a permanent thing until they die. The world knows that you have them. Because you go into a world editing thing, it'll be like, okay, player data. This is the location, these are the experience stats, these are the levels, these are the inventory contents. Heart level is damaged, yes or no. Has pet, yes or no. And if it says yes, then it's always going to tell the game to spawn them back to the nearest location. As long as you have the game refreshed. So, hopefully, we'll get them back. Because Coldfoot is already a legend to this series. Can't lose him now. Salsa Drive. Salsa Drive. Oh, we're at some Salsa Drive. We're only 9 episodes away from the dreaded episode number 69. Don't know what I'm gonna do for that episode. I mean, I have plenty of things planned for that. It's like plenty of ideas that I'm not sure about, like, doing, because it's, like, very, like, controversial, and it's just, I don't know if I want to do it. It's like these... I mean, like, I have some very embarrassing stories that, like, I don't know if I would have what it takes to get through them at all. And I'm saving them for the cloudiest of all days ever. I don't know if I can do it. I can't get through it. I might have to wait and see until I get there, like, if I'm capable of it, like. Oh yeah, we haven't been having those world freezing moments any recently at all, where the world just stops loading. That has not been happening, so maybe this update fixed it. Though, I mean, like, it's been happening before I updated it, so I don't even know why I said that. Yeah, this thing is just, turning like crazy. Alright, we're at the river banks of this just freakishly large river here. And they call it the Nile. Just kidding, it's called the Tanana River. Over to the right, you can see the Tanana River. It's quite small, actually. Just kidding, that's just one of the tiny little things coming off it. Oh, can we make it? Oh my god! Oh, oh god! Oh no. Okay, well, this is the Terra River, everyone. As you can see, the world thinks we're traveling in it. Oh, don't do that. Oh my god. Right, so that's going to be the end of this episode. We did 8.5 miles. So, that means we successfully got from here all the way to here. 539 miles that we're at so far. 221 meters in altitude. Okay, and that's it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.